Peace, peace. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mike Kiana here. And we are back with another stream. Now, I'm just in the vibe of where, like, if my eyes is open, I'm consuming content, then I might as well be recording it too. So y'all gonna see me a lot on here. I just don't understand why I would be doing anything else. Like at this point in my life, it don't make sense for me to just be watching it and not be streaming it. So we back, we back, we back. I'm about to watch one of our story time. Now before I get into it, I just want to talk about Raud. I really want to give him his props, give him his shine, give him his flowers because he's somebody who personally had an impact on me personally as far as making me helping me learn about streaming through watching his content. And when I first made my Twitch, I think he was the first person that I subbed to. Just from constantly hearing him, watching all his story times and hearing him like, yeah, I need y'all to be on Twitch. I need y'all to get on Twitch. Finally got on Twitch. And he from Philly, from the city. So it's always love. Young black man, 23 years young. And he got a positive, like, he seemed like a good person, good hearted person. From watching his story times, I learned a lot about his life, about his story. And I feel like the world is better for having somebody like Raud in it. So I'm gonna say that. Definitely an influence on me personally. His story times helped me through some hard times, some low times. Shit, we still going through it. So we about to watch another one. And when I finally did get to join his stream, it's the only stream that I sub to. Not even gonna lie. And when I commented in his chat, he responded to my comment too. So that's love. Wasn't really expecting that. So let's get into one of his most recent story times. And I'm low key hyped that he got a few that I didn't watch yet, so I got some on reserve. But let's watch the newest one. He be having me dying. I always skip this part. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Philly school district is ass. I'm gonna say that. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say. I don't know, like in comparison to no other school district, because it's the only one that I've been a part of. But based on my experience as a student and then as a teacher, subpar, very subpar, 6 out of 10. My bad, y'all. I keep forgetting to share screen. My fault. My fault.
No bullshit. Now look, yo, today's story time is crazy, bro. Today's story time is how I almost got kicked out of the Philadelphia school district, dog. I almost got kicked out of the school district, bro. Now I'm gonna keep it a bean. I almost got kicked out of the school district 3 times. And if you get kicked out of the school district, you know what that means. You cannot go to no school that's under the Philadelphia school district. You'll have to go to a private school, which costs money, or a different city. Or a different city. Damn, the district, bro. The district. They almost kicked me out of the district, gang. This shit got weird. They said again? Again? That's damn near half of north and west, bro. That's northwest. the Southwest schools, that's Philadelphia school district too, bro. Bro, any school in the bitty where you got the transpasses, who remember the transpasses that got the date on them doors? That say June 1st to June 8th. You try to swipe that on June 9th, that shit like, that should be loud as shit. Everybody looking at you like, get out of here, bro. I don't got $250 for this. I'm going to school. But that's something that the school district give you. That's my point. They give you the transpasses for SEPTA. They give the, you feel me? That's like school district funding. Private schools cost money because they don't have school district funding. And they let me know, bro, you're about to get kicked out of the school district, gang. Now, Pete, I'm chilling in school. I'm going to keep it a bean for the most part. I want to explain this, especially for my new people, my people who really don't know much about me. I know some of you guys are new. Welcome to the channel. You feel me? Like, and with that being said, y'all don't know the backstory. Y'all don't know what's been going on. And I want to explain that these story times, I do drag it sometimes so that it's more entertaining. But I want to let y'all know these are 100% real. With that being said, I want y'all to know that it don't be me. I'm a chill guy. I'm a nice guy. I be chilling. Where it had me fucked up is it's a lot of rules put in place on this earth, right? Really listen.
My bad. ADHD type thought. That shit, I have to say it. But you know how you don't even be hungry. Like, I literally just ate full as fuck. But it's all these desserts downstairs and I cannot stop thinking about them. Like, but I know if I go downstairs and get what I'm thinking about, because I want all that shit. I want the cookies. I want the red velvet cake. I want the macadamia white chocolate cookie. I want a chocolate chip cookie. I want the red velvet little cake, John. And I want a slice of that chocolate cake that my aunt made. That's I see it all in my head, so vivid. But I know if I go downstairs and get all that, I'm not gonna eat it because I don't got no room for it. So I'm gonna just wait. When I get off of here though, I probably have room for it. So that's what I'm doing when I get off of here. My bad. All right, where was we?
Listen to me. Or y'all gonna call it yapping. Lock in. Y'all locked?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of rules put into society that follow. But then I'm the type of that say, well, who's enforcing these rules? What's gonna happen if I don't follow them? And I
need it. They say rules are for the ones who follow them. And that's why a majority of people, or a percentage of people that's following the rules, you're the ones that nobody have to worry about. It's the ones that's asking questions that the higher ups actually look into. Like, if 60% of people just following rules, keeping their head down, doing what they told to do, which is how they try to keep it, then they don't have to worry about y'all. But it's the ones that's looking up. I'm saying, like the movie Don't Look Up. It's the ones that's looking up. It's the ones that's asking questions, trying to see shit, trying to push the line, trying to test, really experiment with their existence here in life outside of doing what another motherfucker told them to do or told them was okay.
I think that's a lot of times where me and life butt heads and clash.
It don't always work out.
Just to go back as an example, go back to my old story time. My aunt saying, yo, kids not supposed to have the sodas. Says who? Why? Because it's too much sugar in soda? It's sugar in these hugs, these barrel juices. And my cousin, 5 barrel juices. So it's not about, you see what I'm saying? It's like, who made that rule? And my problem always been, well, who's going to enforce the rule? Who's going to stop me? Who's going to explain why I can't do this? Like random rules. Random rules. No scream, no eating after this time. It's 3 a.m. and I'm hungry. Now I gotta get my own roof. Oh, do it under your own roof. Says who? For what? Kitchen closed down at 10. What? Huh? This the Poppy store? Kitchen closed? We can't turn the burners on? Why? Because I'm too young to cook? But you want me to pull out the meats out the freezer for you though, and help during Thanksgiving and cook my siblings something when you're not here. But once it's 3 a.m., I can't cook no more. But when you're not here, I could cook. Bro, if the house was going to burn down, it would have burned down. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to make it, you ain't about to burn my... Nah, bro. If the house was supposed to burn down, it would have burned down when I was cooking because you was out there with your friends when I was watching these kids and making food for them. I don't get it. And they try to make a lot of rules. And I want to tell y'all, a lot of these story times where I could take accountability is I don't be trying to follow these rules, bro. I don't. And when I find ways around it, Now they soul itching. Now they soul itch, and they try to do everything in their power to stop you. But they gotta really realize, like, yo, bro, you're trying so bad to stop me, but I'm not the problem. You are.
Oh, this is why I fuck with him. Like, he touching on so much right now. Like, it'd be that itching for control over anything outside of yourself, even and especially your kids. Like, I feel that's where people try to exert the most energy. Like, if I can't control nothing else in this world, you gonna do what I tell you to. Like, that's weird. That's corny. That's not how life should go. And it takes children initially who grow up into be critical thinking adults to question that shit. Like, what do you mean? This don't make sense. This don't feel right to my spirit. No, I don't fully understand. Like, that's what he's saying right now. Like, before he even fully understood why he did this shit, he was just somebody who did it. And now, as he get older, he like, okay, it's becoming more clear, or at least that's how I'm perceiving it. It's too much. It's too much. I feel like this is what we talk about all the time. Now, you'll see it as you get more familiar with seeing my face, seeing my content. You'll notice that my message is very much the same, which is internal governance. Be led by the God and the God is within you, and focus on that. Strengthen that relationship. That's where your control lies. Stop trying to have so much control over everything else outside of you.
You set this standard that doesn't exist. Now, with that being said, my school set a standard that doesn't exist. What I'm about to tell y'all, I did. I wasn't wrong for it. I saw the opportunity and I went for it because I'm a striver. That's what I do. I strive. You see what I'm saying? I strive. I'm here. I've always been a stand-up guy. So it's like, why not strive? Now, my principal get on the loudspeaker, right? And what he say? He said some shit like, yo, students, I need your help, da-da-da. And then it cut off. So we all bidding because we like, yo, it cut off. I don't know why it was funny. I remember laughing, though. It was nothing funny about it. You know, kids laugh at dumb shit. Oh, yo, super side note. Now that I'm getting older, kids are starting to piss me off. This has nothing to do with the story. Now that I'm getting older, kids are starting to piss me off.
No.
No bullshit. Kids be doing anything. Bro, before I did the basketball stream where I did shooting 100 threes, it's this 18-year-old girl at the register at fucking Pizza Hut. I'm trying to order my pizza, and she's doing everything but taking my fucking order. Everything. I said, yo, can you make sure the pizza well done? So what, you want the cheese burnt? Why do you work here if you don't know what well done is? If you don't know what well done is.
I ain't gonna hold you. Where was you at? Because I ain't never heard of a well done pizza. I mean, if you think about it, I understand what you're saying. Like, you want the crust, you want the bottom to be a little dark. Like, you want it to be firm, a little crunch, crisp when you bite into it. I get it. But she wasn't necessarily wrong for asking that. Like, that's the first time I heard that too. A well done pizza.
No, bitch, I just don't want my cheese sliding off the bread on my personal pan. That was already the first John. Then she gonna stop taking my order, pick up her phone, and start messaging in my face. I'm like, yo, I'm an old head, bro, because it's pissing me off.
Yeah.
I knew I said, okay, my age kicking in. I said, hello. She hi. I said, yo, I boneless. She, yeah, I asked you boning or boneless. I said boneless. Little girl, boneless. Like, what the fuck, dog? I'm like, yo, what's she doing, dog? Yo, I would have slapped this shit.
I don't know. That's an age thing, though. Like, I've been encountering grown-ass adults that just be doing dumb shit. Like, I think it's just somebody choosing to be an asshole at the moment.
Bro, they give anybody jobs. They said, yo, we need somebody to work the register. They said, yeah, I'm gonna go get my little sister that don't know how to fucking socialize. Like, they grab anybody, bro. I'm like, yo, she on some dumb shit. But look, yo, the principal get on the loudspeaker, say, yo, we need the students' help. I'm thinking somebody died. Whole time they talk about a fundraiser. This was my first time participating in the candy fundraiser, the snack fundraiser. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I do not fuck with fundraisers at all. I don't fuck with the school fundraisers, bro. Never did, never will.
What is that?
You telling me I'm out here selling for you and I don't get a cut?
Fuck is y'all like? You don't get a cut.
You telling me I'm out here trapping for you, bro? Once you grow
Wait.
up and you learn.
I'm so far removed from this because I know I did it. Like I know I did a fundraiser or two back in high school. Oh yeah, we got like yeah, we did get a cut. We got some. It was like based off how much candy you sold, you get to buy certain stuff out of this catalog. So we got a little something out of it. I know it was like probably 10% or I'm saying if that, but we did get something out of it. But either way, still I don't like that either because it definitely gives like I'm trapping for you. Like what? I can go do that. If I go do that on the street, it's a problem though. But y'all doing the same thing. It's just under y'all's jurisdiction. Fuck you.
Business, ain't nothing p about having kids moving candy bars, bringing the cheese back to you, and penalizing them if they steal it. Nah, fuck that. Then the teachers, after the message go off on the loudspeaker, the teacher pull out a bulletin board, like a little wooden board, and it's like, yeah, if you sell 100 bars, you can get a keychain, and if you sell 250 bars, you can get a notebook package, and if you
Damn,
sell
you know what?
500.
The prizes was a little better when I was in school. The prizes was I'm 27, he's 23, so that's what 4 years difference. Damn, they got skimpier and skimpier on the prizes. Cause I remember we was getting some pretty cool stuff. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something that made me feel like I wanted to sell the candy a little bit. Like never no keychain or what?
Bars, you get lunch with the principal. Who the fuck? That's what I mean, though, chat. This is what I mean. Who said we give a fuck about?
And there was probably money in the budget to really give y'all like good stuff. But somebody in that organization, administration said, no, I'm pocketing this money. Get them niggas lunch with the principal. Like, and I know that as far as my experience of being a teacher, which only lasted like 2 years, but I just know, I just have a feeling like it was y'all probably was y'all probably was granted more than that, and somebody at that school in the administration pocketed that money and said, "We're gonna get them keychains, notebooks, and lunch with the principal." That's why I'm not teaching no more. Love the kids, hate the job.
The principal. They try to put this role like this person is over us. Lunch with the principal? That's worse than lunch with Jay-Z. I don't want lunch with the principal. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Jay-Z. What the fuck the principal gonna do? Fake glaze me for the day after I'm making 10 bands? Fuck out of here, boy. Fuck you.
That's why they don't want critical thinkers, because they're not gonna have no soda candy.
What you mean? I'm like, bro, I take the keychain, bro. I keep losing my keys. I take the keychain over the lunch.
For sure.
Lunch with the principal.
What?
Then it be pizza and shit like that, or he buy you your lunch from the poppy store. Like, bro, I do that every morning when I steal my mom
Don't even
access card, nigga. You ain't doing nothing, boy. I've been getting lunches. You tripping? You think I'm one of these niggas who don't get off their ass and work for this shit, bro? I'm a grinder. But the teacher show us the prompt. The shit say 500. You sell 500 bars, and you get the fucking lunch with the principal. Mind you, chat, they selling these shits for $4 each. $4 for a Hershey bar. Are you serious? I almost got in an argument with a nigga like $4. Come on.
Nigga, what? Who do y'all want me to go rob? Like, think about this. Like, this would piss me off about black people, melanated people, not even just black people, melanated people, or the whole diet, anybody with melanin in their skin, anybody, and not even that. I don't even know how to describe it. What am I really trying to say? Like, because it's white people in this shit too. Like, if you're at a certain level, class level, I just need us to wake up and really see what's going on. How is that ever cool? How is that ever okay? Because it's from the school, y'all can charge $4 for a candy bar that costs $1. Who you think I'm about to go sell this shit to? I'm about to go sell it to my family, my friends, the people in my community. I'm not about to go to Beverly Hills or no rich person house and sell this. I'm selling this to the same poor, low, middle class people that I live around. If the corner store did that, it would be crazy. But because it's the school who still don't give a fuck about you or your kids, it's okay. Everybody's down. Like, it's crazy.
Then she say $4 for the Hershey. So I said, how much for the Reese's? $4. I said, how much for the Kit Kat? $4. How they all $4? Be fucking for real. They don't even got the same ingredients in this joint. Come on. You know they trapping. Come on.
This shit is
so later that day, they're like, yo, we gonna pick kids to be our fundraiser kids. And if you get selected, you'll get what you get? I think you automatically get the lunch. Now, mind you, this is the thing about that. These niggas is dick riders.
And then they said $4 if you sell 500. Hold on. That's 2,000. I ain't even do the math yet, but just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, that's $2,000. Like, y'all want me to make $2,000 for y'all? And then the crazy part is they don't say one of them kids did make $2,000. You know how big of a accomplishment that is? This fourth grader just used all of his get up and go, all of his gumption, all of his resources, his mental, physical capacity to grind up $2,000. And the school said, here, give it to me. And somebody parent said that was okay. Somebody parent supported that shit wholeheartedly. Like, this not to make nobody feel bad or nothing, but just to like help people think about shit. Like, a lot of stuff is not okay, and it just be going over people's heads a lot of time. Shit, I'm not exempt. I'm just speaking from my perspective. Like, I'm never talking to judge nobody, speak down on nobody, but just being authentic with my expression.
At the end of the day, I'm a businessman, chat. I've always been a businessman. You can ask anybody. Even at that age, I've been getting to the guap. They could have trusted me to be a fundraiser kid. I applied to be the fundraiser kid, and they talking about you getting in too much trouble. But I also got all A's. Y'all picking, bro. Tomato, bro. Let me in or not. They only letting niggas in that act like teacher pet, keep their hand crossed like this, not talk back. Y'all want cellmates. Pick the nigga that's actually branching out and doing shit for real in this world. They want to keep the nigga that's only like this and the girls who don't say to the pretty girl who stay like this because her mom gonna whip her ass. And the whole time though, and this is just me speaking for me, yeah, they want the prisoners. Only the prisoners could work the money because we trust them. Like, bro, that's besides the point.
No, that
anyways, this how it works. They know how many bars they give you. So when they give you the bars, bro, it damn near was trapping, gang. You had to go re-up. They give you the bars. You had to get the person that's buying the bar to sign the paper and then give you the money and then come back with the exact amount. Like, bro, y'all clocking the bars. Like, they wasn't passing niggas boxes like, yo, sell the whole box. They would give niggas bars to sell off campus and on campus. That's the only way they was going to be able to get off 500 bars.
If that's okay, then the nigga at the corner can do the same thing to your kid. If that's okay, at least they black. At least that's in your community. Because the money that they was making from them candy bars, you know, it didn't go to the schools. It didn't go to benefit. Look at the schools now. All the money that we pay in taxes, and they just shut how many down? And they keep on charging more and more for all of these PPA tickets and changing the speed limit and finding more and more ways to take money out of our pockets and take education and resources and everything, taking all of that shit away. But here niggas is still being stand up, still being oblivious, still paying every tax that come across your table, still paying every bill and all of that shit that come across your table. Why? For what? In a relationship, any type of relationship, it's responsibilities on both sides. And when one person stop holding up their end of the deal, why would I hold up mine? That's dumb. I'm not doing it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They was trapping. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all listen. I swear it's a pyramid scheme. Listen. Before I even apply to try to be a fundraiser kid, we go to the cafeteria. They got a station right outside the cafeteria. Yo, chat. They forced us to get in the line. I'm sitting there trying to get my lunch. Pete, though, I'm trying to walk past the line. I already knew I wasn't buying the candy bar. It's not because I was hating on the fundraiser or nothing. I just wasn't paying $4 for candy. And it's like, bro, Hershey's, unless you in a Hershey mood or you going through a Kit Kat mood, like unless you fucking with a certain chocolate and you in that bag, nobody's really eating chocolate all day unless they fucking obese. That's point blank and period. So I just didn't want a candy bar. So I'm trying to walk past the line to get my lunch. And the teacher like, yeah, get in line. I'm like, I don't want a candy bar. It doesn't matter. Get in line. And this is one of the teachers that I really bumped head with. And she on the type of time like, get in line. I'm like, I don't want a candy bar. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then she keep talking about get in line because I said so. I'm like, no. Like, sometimes you just got to tell adults, nah. Like, you trying to force me in a line. It's lunchtime. Yo, y'all know what they tell us, chat? Anytime, I be trying to, we be in the middle of a lesson. At that school, I be trying to use the bathroom. You know what they tell us? Oh, y'all had y'all whole lunchtime to use the bathroom. Now y'all trying to use the bathroom. Come right back. Like, bro, go? Bitch, my mom cooked last night. I ate the leftovers in the morning. I got a shit. Fuck you. Can I use the bathroom? But they want to keep preaching to you like, oh, yeah. You should have used the bathroom during lunchtime. Like, bro, I didn't have to use the bathroom because that's the only time I got to have a civilized conversation with anybody. I was having fun, bitch. Now I gotta piss. Why are you clocking my piss time?
Everybody want to be a cop.
And bro, I'm such an asshole. This off key. I was one of them weird ass young boys. Like, bro, I go in the bathroom. I go to the back of the room and piss. Then I was that boy. I go to the back of the room and piss. You think I don't gotta piss? Like, what I gotta do to show you I gotta piss? Why I gotta argue about me pissing?
I hate people.
Now in the whole class about that. Yeah, bro.
I hate people like that, and there is a balance, like, because I feel like sometimes I can be like too kind, too nice, or even a little bit oblivious to game being run on me as a teacher. You know what I'm saying, or in any situation, because I'm very empathetic and I'm always trying to see like the good, the positive, or whatever. But at the same time, it's like I never want to be that person. Like, I never want to be that person just doing shit because I feel like I can. Just trying to boss somebody around just because I have the authority. Like, that's sick to me.
What? I said I'll go in the back and go in the corner and piss. She said, you don't really got to piss. I said, I have to piss. You lost me. Let me tell y'all what happened because this sound out of pocket. This had nothing to do with that story time. Mr. Thomas, my composition teacher, Young Scholars Kindergarten Charter School, 7th grade. Yo, I have to use the bathroom. The nigga gonna tell me, yeah, where you were just out in the hallway. I said I was just out in the hallway because I came to class late. I gotta use the bathroom though. Well, you can hold it. I can't hold it. I have to pee now. I go to walk out. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna walk out. Bro, like, all right, if you just walk out, then I'm gonna tell the principal and you're gonna get suspended. So I'm like, all right, well, I gotta pee now. So what we gonna do? Goes back to teaching his class. So now I'm looking like, damn, I want to walk out. But I'm like, yo, if I get suspended, my mom gonna whip my ass. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have this battle. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have this battle with him. I'm like, yo, what? Can I piss in the back of the classroom? Everybody looking like, what? I'm like, yeah, I gotta pee. Like, what we gonna do? He's like, what do you mean, Peter? I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to go piss in the bag on a bottle? Like what you hide my dick, piss in the bottle? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to duck behind your desk and shit? Like, I gotta use the bathroom. He not letting me use the bathroom. I go to the back of the class. He's like, yo, if you pee in the back of the class, this, that, and third. I said, look at you, man, you bitching. I just end up walking out, but I'm a kid of me. I was on it. I'm like, bro, like, what you want me to do? Now I'm suspended. And it's like, yeah, you shouldn't have did that. You should control yourself. Nah, bro, you should let me piss. Now, in that thing, this is my thing. If I did do that, hypothetically, I learned my lesson because I get suspended, but he learned his lesson because now the next time I got to pee, he's going to let me piss. But it didn't go there, and that's besides the point. But let's get back into it, because niggas like, yo, ew, I'm like, yo, that was crazy, but I'm a kid of beat. I was on it.
Don't do that shit.
That shit got to be illegal, though. Niggas tell me, yeah, you walk out, da-da-da. Like, how you refusing me from shit?
Out, though, for sure.
And that's another thing. I used to be vulgar. I'm like, maybe they'll let me go if I'm vulgar. I'm like, yo, I have to shit. They didn't even give a fuck. Niggas be like, yeah, shit on yourself. Like, bro, no diaper? Come on, dog. Let's get back into the story time. Pete, though, let's get back to the story time. She keep telling me, yeah, line up in the line. Get in the line. Get in the line. Get in the line. It don't matter if you buying chocolate or not. So I sit in the line, bro. Sit in the line just because she wanted me to, pissed, right? And then I get to the front and they gonna say, how many bars you want? I said, I don't want any bars.
So
That's
what
why I
you
don't
gonna
know
do?
why y'all wanted me up here. And it was like, oh, you can go to lunch then. I look at the teacher. I said, why did you have me sit in this line? Why the fuck did I sit in this line just for them to say,
What
oh,
you
you don't want
say?
none, go then? Y'all gonna deprive me of
What
my
was your
lunch
response? How you
minutes
respond to that?
for the possibility that I could buy a bar? What are y'all trying to raise money for? Because the bathrooms is atrocious.
Y'all stealing.
The bathrooms smell like piss and there's
Y'all
no door.
stealing. And it's like, it's because teachers is broke too. Like, everybody in the whole shit is broke and need the money. But the fact that y'all keep going to the people under y'all to work for y'all and then take the money from them, like, that's literally the pyramid scheme that keep getting run over and over and over and over and over. And then to run it on kids is insane. Like, that's weird. That's corny. Like, you gotta have some type of moral code. And then maybe that's why you're broke. You thought that was okay to do? Like, it don't really matter how down bad you is. You're who you are as a person is always going to show. If you feel like it's okay to do some weird shit with no integrity because you're broke, you probably always be broke. Because that's a broke ass spirit. That's a broke ass mindset to have. That's who you are. Not to say you can't change though, because that's the only constant is change.
On the stall, so you can't be sneaky if you wanted to. I used to have to run in that bitch. All right, nobody. And the lock on the big bathroom door don't work. You need a key to really lock it. Taking the number 2 was almost impossible if you wanted to dodge embarrassment. So where is the money going? Because I can't shit in peace. So where's it going? I don't know, bro.
I told y'all.
Money going straight in their pockets, buddy. Bro, chill, Trey, because I'm pissed. Peep though. I get to the front. They're like, yeah, they.
That's why low key when they close the schools down, I'm like, they God is gonna force you to do what you need to do. Homeschool them kids, and I know that's hard because everybody need money. But the thing is, I feel like we detoxing the shit that don't serve us, which is this capitalistic world. The shit don't serve us. It's not conducive of community. It's not conducive of life, essentially. And that's something that I learned a long time ago, right? I forget what point in my school this was, if it was high school or if it was college, but we was learning about capitalism, and it blatantly stated that there is no logical way to conceptualize the shit. Capitalism is for money, for profit. Everything is for profit, right? So it doesn't consider natural resources like water, like earth. It doesn't consider these things. It doesn't give a fuck about them. It perverts them, it rapes them, it takes everything from everything just to create more money, which is a made up thing. The dollar is a made up fucking thing that we all give power to. So just off the basis of that, it's a system that's going nowhere. It's going to burn. It's going to burn, and everybody else is going to burn with it. So it's just like you could fight against it, or you could have a party while you in hell. You know, everybody pick their reality, but at the end of the day, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Even though it make sense, what the fuck is sense when you don't have no earth left? What's sense if you don't have no real human beings left with real hearts in their chest and real brains in their head? Like, what the fuck is sense?
$4. So I said $4 for one bar. I said, fuck, they got golden tickets in the front. The nigga gonna say, ha, 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 class clown. You can go to lunch now. I said, say no more. I go in there, right? As I'm going in there, I'm eyeing the teacher because I'm like, you on some weird shit. She like going to lunch. I look back, bro. I see the fundraiser kid open up the envelope. Dog, that shit looked like a BOA clap, dog. That shit looked like a Chase clap, bro. It was so much money in there. 20s, ones. I saw like $200 bills. I look back, I see all that. I said, that's from day one. I asked the teacher, bro, immediately. All my anger go away. I said, yo, that's from day one. Teacher said, go in, go in. Bro, I saw that shit and I got a bright idea, dog. I got a bright idea. I'm like, wait.
That's why they didn't want kids like him around the money, because they knew it was going to inspire some entrepreneurial shit for them to go and do something for themselves. They wanted the people, like you said, they wanted the prisoners, the people that's docile and easy to control and not really going to think for themselves. They just going to do what the system is telling them to do, because they ain't never going to get no bright ideas. They're going to keep going outside selling these candies for $4 to their friends and family, taking all that money out their community, giving it right back to them. We're gonna keep doing it for a pat on the back and a good job. Like,
wait, I'm making real money off this shit. So I'm like, yo, I gotta be a fundraiser kid. I gotta be a fundraiser kid, bro. The very next day, I immediately, bitch, I'm telling you, Sherrod, what's number 9? 62. Right back here. You tripping. So I'm like, yo, I have to be a fundraiser kid, bro. I'm acting good all week. Gang. This shit felt like Streamer University. You supposed to act good and put your permissions in, bro. At the end of the week, they saying the people that's people that's accepted to the fundraiser, bro. Why these niggas didn't pick me? They put it in the hallway, a whole decorated board.
Not your fault.
Kinderton fundraiser. Da. These are our fundraising kids. Boom, boom, boom. All this, bro. I did not make it in. Bro. They woke up a villain. Bro, I did not get in. Niggas rushing, niggas getting out of school. They don't crowd the board. I'm looking at the board. I'm like, yo, let me see. Bro, do you know how it feels to not see your name on there when you work hard for something? Bro, that shit hurt. That shit like applying to Stream University, not getting in. That shit like applying for real college and none of them hit you back. But one of them tell you you got declined and then they tell you go to community college. That shit for like texting your crush the message you've been waiting to text her. And then it never get open. Like, yo, that shit felt crazy. I'm looking like, let me, where my knee? It hurt so bad. I went to the teacher like, yo, that's the updated list. That's the full list. Yep, full list. That's everybody.
Yep. Oh, hi.
Yep, that's everybody. I said, yo, what? Mind you, I was acting good all week. But mind you, this why I'm not trying to guilt trip it like, damn, that's fucked up. This why I really hurt. Because regardless of how I acted, y'all, chat, I was always passing my classes. I swear, bro, I was always passing my classes. I wasn't never not passing my classes. Behavior is one thing. Imagine if I was getting C's and F's and acting crazy. It's like, bro, you can't handle no fundraiser. Bro, I was passing every class flawlessly. I just was getting in trouble for, oh, he's too talkative and getting in petty arguments with the adults and shit, little dumb shit. And that would happen, what, twice a month? Little shit. You feel me? They ain't let me in. I said, cool, fuck it. They hate that shit. Mad you smart. No bullshit. They never could hit me with the, yeah, Sherrod, but what did you get on that quiz? Bro, one day we in class, Miss Jackson said, yeah, I know you're not talking because these test scores just came out and you got a 0. They never hit that on me, bro. I saw that get hit on somebody before. That shit ain't never happened to me. But little shit, like, come on, y'all couldn't even pull my card like that. You feel me? They used to love to put niggas on blast. I know somebody with a 0 not talking. They love pulling that junk. My fault, y'all boys. I'm done. I ran out of money. Yo, chance to go 201. I appreciate you. Huey bring Riley tendencies. No bullshit. Pete, though. Later that day, I'm with my mom. We at Walmart and shit. And I'm looking. I'm seeing how much Hershey bars is. Yo, I look. Hershey bars is a fucking $1 at this time. I don't know if they still $1. Hershey bars are $1. I look at Kit Kats, $1. I look at Snickers, $1.05. I'm like, yo, they're charging $4 at my school. My mom like, really? I'm like, yes. She like, that's crazy. So then, y'all know what I do? I reach right in, grab a whole handful of all the Jones. Boom. Shit came up to like $32. I cash out. Hey, chat, I grab my own inventory. I grab Hershey's, Kit Kats, and Reese's. I'm not gonna lie. I got Hershey's, Kit Kats, and Reese's the whole day. I go to school. I'm telling niggas, yo, I'm selling chocolates. I'm selling chocolates. Niggas like, you not.
And he creating competition too, cause they had Hershey's, they had Reese's, but he went different with the Kit Kats. So he like, I got what they got, and I got something better too. I like that.
The fundraiser, you not the fundraiser. I'm like, no, I'm not the fundraisers. My shit $2.
And has.
I'm like, yeah, they shit $4. My shit $2.
See me and see, look, he helping me see some flaws in my. I would have went 3, but that's still too much because it's only $1 outside, so I never had to go 3. That's me trying to be like them. That's wanting too much. That's taking too much. $2 is fine.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. The whole day I'm telling niggas caught from me. I go to lunch. All the niggas that was skipping that line, bro, my lunch table is booming. This shit looked like I was the bro. It would have been. It looked like if I was Raud that I am now in school. And what's crazy is what I realize is $2 candy bars are only selling in this school. Cause outside in the real world, they $1. So I need the school for this business. Who's selling the most bars and people heart being broke by not getting to be a fundraiser kid. People are thinking that they need to come to school and actually purchase these expensive ass bars. So the market is booming. The market is booming. Yo, I'm selling these shits back to back to back. It gets to the point where I'm down to only Kit Kats. And I say, yo, I got Kit Kats for $150. A nigga say, yo, I don't got change for $50. I said, give me $3 and buy 2 then. I was selling these bitches 2 for $3. 2 for $3, dog. A nigga hit me, yo, I could pay you back. I said, no. But what I could do for you is, how much money you got now? You got $1? They cost $2. You could put half down on your bar tomorrow. Let's do it, bro. I sold out in a day. Yo, chat, the fundraiser kid gonna walk up to me and say, what he gonna say? He gonna say, you can't do this.
There they go. They always gotta have a cop. It's always gonna be, and it's not. I don't want to say I'm harsh, but it's just like it's always gonna be them people in the system, working for the system, unbeknownst to themselves. Like that kid, probably like he or she is not knowingly being an agent for the system. They just trying to protect the work that they got going on. They're like, hold on, you undercutting me. You can't do that. That's wrong. They feel personally invested in the shit. But whole time, you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should actually be trying to work with him and then say, fuck them. How can we make money together? Because that money is going into his pocket, into the actual community. All that money that you're making is going back to the school. And it's not going back into the school. It's going back into somebody's pocket that's not going to benefit you. So think about that on a grand scale, on a grand scheme of things, when it comes to supporting your neighbors and shit like that.
I said, do what? This is what I'm talking about. These unwritten rules. Do what, bro? What am I doing to you? No, seriously, chat. Do what? Do what, bro? What am I doing? I was really interested to see what the fuck he was going to say. He's mad as shit, though. And mind you, this is not his school. He just dick riding, though.
It's not his school. So
I guess niggas heard I had the $2 bar, stop coming to his table. He mad as shit. So he like, you can't do this. I said, do what? He said, sell candy. I said, brother, you're selling candy.
Brother.
Like, what? He talking about, it's different. I said, what's the difference? He said, it's for the school. I said, and mine's for the community, bro. Fuck you mean, bro? I'm popped. Like, what, bro? My mom worked 2 jobs. And she be getting sick and all that. And my little brother on the way and all that. Fuck you mean? Talking about this for the school. And mine's for the community, bro. Well, fuck you mean? It's going to help a black family. Fuck you, boy. What he talking about? What he talking about? He mad as shit. My shit booming. Talking about my shit for the school. Fuck your school, boy. Your same school that denied me from helping y'all out. Now y'all see I got the key to the streets. Fuck y'all niggas. Yo, that very next day, I go into Rite Aid. You know they got the cutout with all the bars sitting there. Bro, it don't be no workers up front. That Rite Aid, that's on what's that? That's what in Lehigh? What in Lehigh? That's Allegheny. Allegheny and Allegheny, Lehigh, Allegheny. It's a Rite Aid right there with a pretzel factory at. Bro, that Rite Aid, when I was in school, after school, it'd be nobody up front. Yo, I went into that Rite Aid, heart pumping. Boom, 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 boom. I'm looking around, nobody up there. Yo, I grabbed the whole box of Hershey's with almonds. I grabbed the whole box of Kit Kats. I run out. They say, hey, you can't do that. I run right out, whole box, everything profit. Stole that shit.
That's what I was saying in the beginning though. No, I'm not condoning stealing. But what I was saying in the beginning is like if they teach you to follow rules, then they don't gotta worry about shit. That's why there's no security in the stores. That's why people can be in the back. Nobody monitoring the store because they feel like nobody not gonna come in here and just take shit. There's rules against that. Like you thought.
Stole that shit. Stole that shit. Bro. Stole that. I stole the whole box of Hershey's. And mind you, this whole day I'm thinking about doing it. I get there. I'm like, damn, there's no workers here. Like, then I'm trying to act like I'm shopping, but I'm like, yo, the longer that I act like I'm shopping, the more somebody gonna come up front. I just grabbed the boxes. Now I got it picked up and I'm walking towards the door and they're like, you can't do that. I just break. Some of it fell out, but I had all profit. After that, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm cool with never going to Rite Aid ever again. I'm cool with that. That's something I could live with.
I'm the type to still go back though.
And like, mind you, bro, what's funny is I'm so slimy with this shit. I'm so slimy with this shit. My friends, I always walk with my friends after school. Bro, I made up any dumbass excuse not to walk with them, bro. Honestly. Bro, them niggas was like, Raud, come on, bro. We out, bro. We going to the bus. That's what we usually do, walk to the bus. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to the bus, y'all. I'm going to just hit the park. Niggas hit me with the, I'm down with the go with the park. Soon as you try to dodge niggas and spin them, they down for anything. Like, fuck out of here, Daredevil. They acting like single bitches on a Mexico trip. Like, come on. Then they down to do anything. Bro, I'm like, nah, I'm like, actually, bro, I'm going to just go home, bro. But I got to go to my aunt's house, so I got to catch the H. They said the H. What's the H? I looked at them. I don't know, bro. I got to figure it out. That's what I'm telling you. And you keep trying to go where I'm going. Like, so, like, watch out, bro. I'm about to do grown folks business. Like, fuck out of here, bro. You keep trying to follow me. So, Pete, though, bro, I dodged them niggas just to steal them, bro. But you don't care.
Wait, what I was about to say? You fucked me up. Oh, the fact that he didn't get his, like, the fact that he wasn't one to hype everybody up, like, yo, let's go steal from the store, let's go. That's a good sign of character. That's a sign of good character, too. I feel like somebody who's like, I'm going to just go do my dirt by myself. I don't need to hype everybody up to go and do some shit just because I'm doing it.
That nigga move. Now they try to do like, bro, stay in the child's place. But Pete, I left the school with $70 after spending my mom's money to get this $70, and now I got all profit. I go to school the next day, selling it, offing it. I off half of my product. That's 2 days, bro. I'm at like 120, something like that. Bro, I go to the store. Don't ask me why. I go to the store, I ask for change. I break all my 20s down to get 10s and all that. I stack it up, put it in the rubber band, put it in the shoebox, put it under my bed. I said, oh yeah, let's try it. I go back day 3. The teacher say, Raud, you selling candy? I said, are you asking as a teacher? She said, I'm somebody who want a Kit Kat. I said, yeah, I got them Jones for $2. She said, bet, because they tripping for the $4 fees. I said, ain't they, girl? Fuck you, me. Fuck you, me. I said, ain't they? Fuck you talking about? Straight off that joint, you tripping. Bro, I thought she was trying to bust shit. I said, bitch, they tripping. They tripping, bitch. You want Snickers too? Like, come on, let's do it. W teacher, you feel me? You feel me? Peep though. I was going to stop. I'm like, yo, after I raise $500, I'm going to stop. I get to like $300 and I'm just like, all right, cool. Next day. Y'all, next day got crazy for me, bro. It got crazy for me. So it's progress reports today. So a lot of parents is in and out the building. Like it's just more teachers and adults and shit like that. And it's optional. Like it's optional if your parent come up. And my grades are always good, so my parent don't really come up. So I go down to the office and like I get my progress report. I'm like, yo, mine wasn't up there with my class. They're like, all right, let me check the folder. Oh, here go yours. I check my shit. A, B, C, A, B, C. I look, I say C, C. Yo, it's a progress report, but it's not the final report. Yo, I saw the C. I almost cried. I almost cried. I held myself such to a high standard, and I know what it was. I looked at the class. The class is from a nigga who, one, don't like me, and then a class I knew I slacked in just slightly. But I almost cried because I'm like, yo, a C? Mind you, this niggas with F, chilling, eating bags of chips. You know, it's all about perspective. What's wrong with a C? I don't play that C shit, bro. My mom don't play that C shit because she be on some A's and B's only, and she be on some even B's. It's like mediocre. But me personally, I start holding myself to that standard because honestly, bro, I don't think it's ever been a class
that was
where they teaching me something and I didn't get it.
That shit not hard.
And especially when it came to math. So me personally, my mindset just was just like
was challenging. Chemistry was fucking hard.
A C? I'm scared to show this shit to my mom. Not because she gonna whoop my ass, because she gonna think I'm slacking. But I'm like, bro, I could bring this shit up. Mind you, it's a progress report. It's not a report card. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just bring this shit up. It's cool. My man, like, bro, it's cool, bro. You got $200 in the stash, bro. Finish off in this shit. Get this $500. Bro, it automatically put a battery in my back. I say no more. Bro, I go to selling all this shit. I go into the let out. Now I brought in my audience. I usually do during lunchtime. That's how I was staying low key. Y'all, during the let out, I start hitting adults. I start going up to the adults. Hey, I'm selling chocolate bars. They said, you with the school, right? I said, yep. I knew what they was asking me. They was asking me, was I with the fundraiser? But they didn't ask me the right question. They asked me, was I with the school? I am with the school. I've actually been with the school for 3 years, man. And I'm happy to be with the school. And I'm happy to be with the school. I start selling that shit to the adults. That's when it got hot. That's when the chat really almost caught on to me. I start selling this shit to the adults. No bullshit. Now I'm up to 300. The very next day was my last day. The very next day was my last day selling this shit, chat. They not asking the right shit. She gonna ask me, am I with the school? I mean, yeah. So I'm in class the next day. This is where shit get crazy. Right? I'm in class the next day. I'm trying to make, what are we making? I think we're making bridges out of popsicle sticks or some shit like that. The principal come. Is Raud in the class? I look back, heart drop, but I'm like, they not getting me for selling candy. What could they possibly charge me with? Making money? Being so fly and such a hustler that they can't hold me? What could they really say? Yo, bro, you out hustling us. We can't contain you in the paint. What can they really say to me? So I'm like, nah, bro. Your name's Raud. That's why my name Raud. No bad. Pete, though. I come out. I'm walking. I'm trying to make conversation. I'm like, let me fill him out. You know when somebody mad at you, you know they mad, so you start asking questions to try to pinpoint where shit going on. I'm trying to scan the badges. So I'm like, how your day going? The nigga say nothing. So I'm like, yo, y'all got candy in the office? I'm thinking about copping a bar That's me moving in a little closer on him like this, moving in closer to see like what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, "Is this about the candy they been selling?" I said, "They been selling." He looked at me and then he said, "Come on, let's go to my office." So I'm like, "Damn, yo." We get in there and I'm like, he like, "Do you know why you here?" I'm like, "No." He opened the drawer, pull out a Reese's, Kit Kat, Snickers, line them up. Look at me. "You don't know why you here?" I ain't know at the time, but that was straight from me. And I didn't know they was selling the regular Hershey's. I was selling the Hershey with almond. I ain't know. I ain't really peeped the difference.
Because who want the regular ones?
Bro, that's why niggas are buying for me though.
You know
Niggas
what's
don't want the
up?
flat
$4?
Hershey's. Come on, bro. You know niggas go
Tracing.
almond on them. Let's go. You know niggas go almond.
Got to. Who wants the
Come
regular
on.
Hershey?
Fuck, we doing s'mores? We only go regular for the
What?
s'mores. Pete though, I don't know that right at the time, so he pulled all that out, right?
Tracing. They ain't even get the almond.
And then after he put that out, he put them on the desk like evidence. So he like, "Would you like to explain this?" So I'm like, "That's a good variety." I said, "Is that the new lineup for the school?" I'm just dodging everything he's saying. You feel me? The principal said, "Yeah, we've been getting complaints." I said, "Complaints about what?" "That the school fundraising hype is dying down." So I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy." I'm like, "Yo, I actually signed up to be a Now at this point, I'm being smart.
Like,
I'm like, I actually signed up to be a fundraising kid. I feel like I would have been good at it. I would have sold multiple. You just have to trust me. You feel me? Now I'm being smart because I'm like, yeah, I remember how y'all made me felt. Never forget how niggas made you felt. Y'all should have accepted me, bitch ass niggas. You feel me? So now I say that to him, but I'm still not admitting that I did the shit. I'm like, yeah, if y'all would have accepted me, we would have sold hella shit. Trust. You feel me? Now they mad my shit booming though. So he like, "You're selling candy during the school fundraiser." I said I wasn't selling candy. He said, "Sherrod, we have you on camera selling candy to the students." I said, "I was providing the alternative. You can't hate me for that."
Good response. What do you say to that?
That's all I did. I provided an alternative. I didn't sell candy against the school. All I did was open up a new lane.
Valid.
Apple and Android gonna get mad at me because I'm making phones? I can't open a new lane just because y'all in that lane? Come on. Come on. Come on. Nigga talking about you was selling that. Nah, bro. All I did was provide alternatives. So Pete, though, after he said that, I just started doing it more low-key. The nigga like, "Yeah, you just can't be doing that. If I catch you doing that again, there's gonna be problems." I'm like, "Bro, I'm already up 400." So I'm like, "All right, cool. All I gotta do is sell a extra 100. You see what I'm saying? All I gotta do is sell a extra $100 worth, and I'ma just stop. You feel me? I'm like, I'ma just sell this shit on a sneak tip. I'm like, everybody already know I sell this candy, so I'ma just sell this shit out the bag. Put your order in verbally, and this shit really."
You can't tell me that's not trapping. You can't tell me that principal coming to him just like another drug dealer would come to another drug dealer on the streets and be like, I'm saying you in my territory. And sugar is a drug anyway, so it's they literally like selling drugs. But all right,
like trapping now. When you trapping, you slide that shit. You make sure the cops don't see it. You dig me? They 4 blocks down, camping with binoculars. They didn't already saw you sell.
And the fact that only one nigga out the whole school had the bright idea is a little concerning.
Multiple apes, they just waiting to bust you. You see what I'm saying? Same shit. I grew up in the trap. I know what's going on here, and I'm gonna execute, and that's fine. I'm gonna just make sure I sell this shit and not get caught. Pete though, within the same day of the nigga telling me to stop, y'all, this shit went as bad as it can get.
Yeah, man.
This shit went as bad as it can get. I text some girl like, "Yo, Raud, let me get a Kit Kat." So I'm like, "All right, cool." She like, "I can't get it for $1." She low key flirting, like she was bad a little bit. I almost gave it for $1.75, but I'm like, "Nah, $2." You feel me? Like, you ain't that cute, bitch. You feel me? But she like, "Let me get one." So when I tell her pass it to me, I'm like, "Ton, just walk with me." So we walk to the stairway. You feel me? So the fundraiser nigga see me selling to the joint in the stairway. The nigga opens the door to the stairway, catch me going in my bag with the bars. I got like 3 bars in my hand, and smacks them out my hand. So I'm like, yeah, bro, you mad because I got this shit going on. Y'all niggas hating. I said the principal already told me stop selling. I'ma stop. I pull out the box that got all my bars in it. The nigga smacks that. Boom! Smacks all the bars. It's candy all over the floor. Then he laughing while he doing it. Ah! Stop, you ugly bitch! Stop! Stop! Broke nigga shit. What are you doing? The fuck? The box rip open, all the shit on the floor, and it's not even about that. It was just embarrassing because it's like, yo, I got all this shit up. I can't even put it back in the box. The box ripped. So I got to throw it back in the bag. But it's like, you just on some weird shit. You feel me? So I felt embarrassed a little bit. But mind you, the shit felt like a gang attack. It felt like I was trapping and a nigga slid on me and shot me. The nigga opened the door, peeked through. Whoever saw Death Note where the nigga peeked through the door during the last scene to see what's going on in there with his eye. The nigga peeked through the door.
I ain't gonna say it like that.
I see the nigga peek through. He come through and just smack the box. The box ripped. Like, bro, you're a goofy. Take this platinum goofy trophy. Why would you do that? He tripping out. So I felt embarrassed a little bit. Shit felt like the op slid on me. I felt embarrassed. I pushed him like, bro, stop, bitch. You feel me? So after I tell him stop, I look down after I push him because I'm like, you know when a nigga do something wrong to you and you do something wrong back, it's like, you know what I did to you. Don't even compare what you just did to me. You smacked my shit out my hand. All I did was nudge your shoulder. Off-white, thanks for the sub. All I did was nudge your shoulder. Yo, chat. I was lacking so bad, dog.
He stole you?
I was lacking so bad.
If he stole you, then you should have stolen him, like I said.
I reached down to get the bars, like, yo, this nigga tripping. I'm like this, yo, you tripping, dog. Da. The girl like, why would you do that? That's not nice. Bro, the nigga pulls out a Chromebook and go, schwah! Smacks me across my face with a Chromebook, dog.
Oh, you should have stole him.
Smacks me across my face with a whole Chromebook. Schwah!
That's how you come in behind the
shit. That shit, bong! I'm like, yo, what? Yeah. Bro, the shit caught me off guard, bro. Slammed the Chromebook across my mitt. So I'm like, what? Bro, I get up to punching. I'm not gonna lie, I go to punching. It kind of missing. And I try to go again. Now he grabbed me. We tussling. The nigga get me to a point here where he got my arm pinned up like this.
Damn,
so he was like, calm down. He trying to yumball me. Yo, I turn around like, get the fuck off me. Bro, the elbow hit his temple. Yo, chat. The nigga fall to the ground, gang, and passes out.
Ooh.
Bro, the nigga fall to the ground and he just dropped. The shit was like a John Jones KO. Bro, he had me like this. I'm like, get off me. Boom. Hit him in his temple. Nigga went like this. Nigga go like that. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo.
That's what you do. All your shit is walk away.
Bro, the nigga sleep.
All my candy up.
The nigga sleep. The girl like, I'm like, yo. Bro, I'm bitching. Mind you, the stairway. Bro, it was 3 ways I could have went with this. I could have ran upstairs. I could have ran back into the main lobby. Or right behind me was a door to run into the recess yard. And I'm like, yo, I might got a dip. But then I'm about to dip. I'm telling her, bro, I'm gonna get the principal. You leave, you go. I'm gonna get the principal. Then she go to leave. I'm like, no, wait. Stay here. You stay with me. Actually, you stay with him. Don't go, because I'm like, yo, she goes somewhere. She going straight to tell somebody that I just killed this nigga. So I'm like, yo, you stay with him. I'm gonna get somebody. You stay here though, cause you gotta watch his body. Then I stop a little bit. I'm like, yo, wake up. I'm like, bro, you push me. I'm like, you push me. Yo, I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, yo, bro, it's funny now, but bro, the way my heart felt, bro. And what's crazy about moments like this, looking back on them, I could think about hella times where my heart was in my ass, cause I'm like, yo, I'm about to check. Like, it's been times where I'm like, yo, I'm about to get shot. It's been times I'm like, yo, I'm about to get shot. It's been times where it's like, yo, I fucked up. My life is over. Like, and the way you feel in those moments, it's like, yo, the fact that I can even laugh right now, I'm telling y'all, chat, when that shit happened, bro, I almost cried because I'm like, oh my God, I just killed this. I'm like, yo.
I can't imagine how I would feel. I've been terrified too.
And mind you, it was only because the nigga was trying to yumbo me. So I'm like, get the fuck off me. Bang. Flying back, elbow, fist type jump. Nigga collapsed. So Pete, I'm trying to wake him up. I turn around to a nigga saying, yo, Raud killed him. I said, what? I'm like, yo, baby, she did that. So, I'm like, yo, she did that. So the nigga like, what? She knocked him out.
He out of pocket for that. Mm-mm.
I'm like, yo, she did that. Yo, mind you, there's no cameras right there. So my whole thing was, yo, bro, if he's dead, they gonna have to take us to court to figure out who did this shit because you did it. Bro, I straight went with she did that.
No, see, that's out of pocket. See, I would have just grabbed in that moment, I'm grabbing all my candy and I'm getting out of there. I'm leaving, I'm going. Like, at this point, it's above me now. You did what you did. I did what I did. Karma karmed. It's above me now. I'm taking my shit. I'm going about my way. I don't care what she do. I don't care what. Listen. He out of pocket for saying it was her.
Shit, I ain't do nothing. Yo, before this shit got too big, he started waking up. He wake up and he back up. And he like, what you do to me? And I'm like, yo, bro, she hit you with the Chromebook. He said, no, you elbowed my skull. After that, I knew he had his memory. I thought he forgot it. I said, yo, she hit you with the Chromebook. I started trying to plant seeds. I didn't know what happened. But I know at that time I was watching boxing a lot. And I know if you get hit in your tempo, you could lose your memory. I'm like, yo, I might have just shook his brain. So as soon as he woke up, I said, yo, she hit you with the Chromebook. Because the Chromebook was on the floor. I'm like, yo, she hit you with the Chromebook. The nigga like, huh?
No,
bro, he like, no, you elbowed me. After that, I knew I had to come with a different approach. I pulled my money out. I said, yo, I got a bean for you right now. The nigga said, make it 150. I gave him 150.
I give you nothing.
After that, we went to the office.
Nothing.
He ended up snitching on me. But I'm like, yo, I'm looking at it like, yo, I gave you 150. I'm not trying to say it out loud. I'm like, bro, you got time to tell them I ain't do this shit. The nigga basically like, yo, we both hit each other. Like, I wasn't dead. I don't know why everybody's saying I'm dead. So the push, like, everybody, I got suspended because everybody was saying, like, the nigga basically was borderline dead. Like 10 people saw this nigga, like, just not responding. Like, yo, you good? Like, so off that scariness alone, I got suspended. But from him waking up, I get a nigga 150, bro, from the rip. I said, yo, give me 100. The nigga said 150. Philly niggas kill me, by the way. Only a Philly nigga gonna wake up and say, give me 150. But he end up snitching because they like, yo, what happened to you? And he needed to say something. So the nigga was like, yeah, we got into a fight. He didn't say like, yo, he elbowed me and I damn near almost died. You feel me? and honestly, I feel like it was worth it. Because I'm like, damn, 150, but they don't know I almost killed him. That's way better than a fight. And the whole time my mom is yelling at me and this, that, and the third. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
He's not dead.
At least y'all don't know I almost killed this nigga. Bro, for 7 minutes.
That's crazy.
For 7 minutes, the nigga was like this. For 7 minutes, bro. I'm moving his arm like, bro, wake up. For 7 minutes, the nigga like this. Then he wake up like this. I'm like, yo, she hit you with the Chromebook.
I would have got right the
Bro,
fuck
you
out of
good?
there. I
She hit
went
you
and
with the
told
Chromebook.
somebody,
He said,
like,
no, you
I could see
elbowed
him laying down.
at right
Go
there
help
from
him.
that point. I'm like, yo, do I elbow him again or do I lie? I'm like, yo, I got $100 for you, bro, because I ain't mean it. I'm telling you, he ain't never want to hear the plea, and the nigga just wanted to be 50. I said, all right, that's cool. I was just hoping that he ain't was like, nah, down 200. You know, niggas get greedy. Like, bro, you said 150. Niggas would be like, I need an extra 50. Yeah, elbow him again. No, because I'm like, yo, if I knock him back out, like, this shit, I don't know. I'm like, yo, this shit could go any way. Yeah, you know, niggas get super crazy. Like, once you let a nigga, like, once you let a nigga get a one up on you, a nigga will forever just be like, yeah, like, now I need 200. Like, now I need, like, yeah. Peep, though. This how the shit ended. After I got suspended, bro, I guess one of the kids was really adamant about how he wasn't moving. So they brought him back into the office to ask some more questions. And he basically just was like, yo, we roughed each other up. We really roughed each other up and like it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. They brought me in for questioning again, and when they brought me back in for questioning, bro, they kind of almost tricked me. They kind of almost tricked me into ranting on myself, because they kind of was on the type time like, yeah, he came forward and he told us you knocked him out, and he almost couldn't wake up, and then he woke up and he was unconscious. So we're gonna call your mom and let her know. I straight played this rule. I straight played the, oh, go ahead, y'all can call her. That's fine, because that never happened. And when y'all add it, show her the video proof of that, because she don't like her son being falsely accused. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna let your mom know. She know what type of kid you are. I said she knows best. If you knew, you wouldn't accuse me of that. She knows best. If you knew me how you think, like, if you knew me how you think you know me, you would have known I wouldn't even did no shit like that, bro. Like, I'm straight defense. You feel me? I straight start hitting the defense mechanisms on it. Tried to play. But yeah, bro, whole time I go to the floor like, yo, bro, you told him you ratted? He like, bro, I ain't rat. He tried to slime you out. He said, I never ratted, bro. No bullshit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And what killed me about the fundraiser bull, he actually was cool, and we almost became friends. But we had a disagreement one time, and then we got into an argument. And you know what, friends, once you get into that argument, you kind of bounce back and you kind of like reflect on your relationship. And I had to realize how we became friends. I knocked you out and had to bribe you not to get me arrested. But before you turned into this person that was just so cool with me because I paid you $150, you was ready to rat on me because I was selling candy bars. You smacked them out my hand and all that. You're a weirdo.
Yeah, I just stopped being a lot. Like, I don't be getting how certain relationships be building out of trauma. Like, I understand how you can grow through things. I could see them being friends like years later, growing up and being like that was some kid shit. But it's like, why would I ever accept you as a friend or into my circle, knowing who you is, like knowing how we met and came into contact with each other? Stay over there, my G.
This friend, I'm like, you gotta just remember the sequence of events you went through with niggas and be like, bro, fuck you. I'm like, bro, fuck this nigga. I ain't even patch it up. I didn't even patch it up with him. I'm like, hold on, I had to remember how we even came to be. I'm like, nah, dog.
How we even came to be.
Like, yeah, I had to remember, like, yo, like, you was ratting and all that. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nah, dog. That shit was crazy though, because I remember feeling like I had to take that shit to the grave. Because the people who knew, but they kids, bro. So they just kind of let that shit go. And you know, if you,
well, the new moon peaks at 11:07. So in a few minutes, in just a few minutes. So make sure y'all do your new moon exercises, step into that new energy, that newness. Like I said, the only constant is change. So what are you manifesting? What are you becoming? What are you accepting and expecting and building your life around in this new moon energy? I'm gonna definitely be doing some journaling once I hop off here. And I can't wait to launch the Patreon so y'all can all join me. Tomorrow we got the Moon Day Nights of Love session. But like I said, on the 21st we are launching Patreon. I don't care if it's not going to be fully built out, understandable, but it is going to be a resource library in there for y'all, and it's going to be community group chat. It's going to be a space for us to talk together, to link up virtually, and some in-person link ups is going to be planned as well. And it's coming on the 21st, y'all. So stay Tuned.
You're not the person in the shoes, that knocked the person out. It's like, yeah, that happened, but it's not something that really resonate with you, especially where we from. So it was a joint where it's like, I felt like, yo, I almost did something really horrible. I almost fucked my life up. And I'm a kid of being in school, I started listening more and all that. That shit kind of shaped me up for the rest of the like month until I forgot. I kind of just was on my best behavior. I stayed quiet. People probably like, oh, why he quiet? Why he shut the fuck up? My behavior changed all the way because I was just like, whoa.
I almost killed
I
him.
could have just been in that joint for life. They'd have been like, yo, he elbowed cuz self-defense though. It's no proof. It would have just been like, yeah, like the joint would have been like, yo, we was selling candy bars. And they would have been like, yo, we told him not to sell candy bars. And they would have been like, yeah, he killed him. 150 to get attempted charge was a better outcome for real to get out of an attempted murder charge. No bullshit. No bullshit.
But you see how kids can handle shit so much better. Like a grown ass adult would have been like, "No, I'm taking you to court." Shout out to Raud. Love his story times. All right, so I'm out of here. I'm about to get me together, get some journaling done in this new moon energy. And I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. I don't think I got no more in me tonight, but for sure I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, and don't forget to live in love.